Hey, Talia here. So some of you know that I haven't been that awesomely well for the last couple of months. I've had some crazy symptoms that are unresolved and undiagnosed, and our medical system is extremely broken. And when I look at my symptoms and what I'm going through in comparison to actually quite a lot of other people, they really just seem like nothing in comparison. So I know that in the medical system I'm not going to be given any kind of priority, so this is stuff that I have to work through myself and just stay mentally strong and try and look after myself physically as well. But I thought, the enemy is always at work. Killing, stealing, destroying. All he came for was to kill, steal and destroy. So he wants to obviously take your life first. If you can't have that, he's going to try and ruin your family. He's trying to ruin your kids' lives. He wants to ruin every promise that you have over your life. He wants to do everything he can to destroy you. That's his only purpose here in this place. So I thought, well, okay, I can't change my circumstances overnight. God willing, he can, but I can't change my health status or anything that's going on in my life right now. I can't do that myself, and I can't do it overnight. So I thought, okay, I don't like the way I'm feeling. This is yuck. It's a horrible way to feel. But you know what? If I have to feel this way, and I know that this isn't this wasn't a God sent issue that I'm going through. This is definitely all the enemy, because he's the only one who's the author of brokenness. So if I am going through something right now and I am not feeling completely healed, then I am going to use this time and this opportunity, and every time I think about how yuck I feel, I'm going to use it as an opportunity to kick the enemy in the biscuits. So going to start doing these videos and just some little pieces of encouragement. So I saw this video this morning which I thought was really, really awesome, and it was about life being like this ongoing piece of string. So this is life. So this here is life, and this is eternity. And eternity just goes on and on and on. There's no end to eternity. It's forever and ever and ever and ever and doesn't stop. But this is our life here, and this is from birth to death. And all of this in between is your life, whether you get to 60, whether you get to 80, whether you get to 100, whatever. It's from 0 to death, right? And regardless of how long your life seems, or even if you make it to 100, it's still just a drop in the pan compared to eternity and what's left there. And it's funny that we spend, such a lot of our lives trying to prepare for this little last, tiny weeny nib of life at the end, where we're like, oh, we'll retire, we'll relax, we'll have the house, we'll own it, we'll maybe go traveling, you have all these plans just to get to this little bit and try and have this amount of time where you look after yourself or have a bit of fun or whatever. Well, actually, the Bible says that this life, even though, I'm not saying that we have to be misery guts, his life is still supposed to be joyful, but, we are not supposed to be living for this little short period of time. We're not supposed to be pinning all of our hopes on this little period of time. This is going to go so quickly. Even in the Bible, it says it's just a whisper. It's like a flower in the field. It's there one day and it's wilted the next. That's how quick life is. So we're not supposed to focus our whole, entire being on that one little part of time. And actually in the Bible, in Matthew, let me tell you what it is, Matthew 6, verse 19 to 21, it actually says, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroys and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart, your wishes, your desires, and that which your life is centered on will be also." So if you focus your whole entire life just on yourself and your own happiness, that's how long you've got to enjoy all of that and focus on yourself and it be all about you. But I prefer to think about the whole rest of this line. And what you do here in this part of your life actually echoes in eternity forever. So if you've focused on yourself for this whole part of your life, well, that's unfortunate, because then that's what you've stored up for yourself in heaven, not a whole lot. But if you focus this part of your life on, you know, all the being a decent human being and being a kind person and being a caring person and doing things for others and blessing people and like just, you know, being a really decent human, then that is you storing up your treasures for eternity. Anyway, that was my little thought for the day, that you just don't focus on, you know, don't put your whole heart and everything in to this little short period of your existence, but remember that your existence goes on and on and on, and just be mindful of that. Okay, have a good day.